Pretty much everybody has heard of DNA from the news, from television, and it's really popular for the public to get their DNA tested these days. But hardly anybody has seen their own DNA. So here's a nice little experiment you can do at home so you can see your own DNA. Now, if you're going to have a look at your own DNA, we need to get a hold of some of your cells, and the easiest way to do this is to get some of your saliva. And we actually need quite a lot of your saliva, so it's a little bit gross. So we've actually got some ready to do some filming for this. The DNA that we want to get a hold of is in your cells. And I say the easiest way to think about this is your cells as being kind of like a beach ball. And the vast majority of your DNA is actually in another little ball inside that beach ball known as the nucleus. Now, the membrane for the beach ball and for the nucleus is made of lipids, so fats. So what we want to do is we want to break those down, and we can do that with washing up liquid. So we're going to add a little bit of washing up liquid here, like this. Just a few drops. And we're going to give that a stir. And we're going to add a little bit of salt, and the salt will clump the DNA strands together. So let's put a good pinch in there, like that. And that's going to get the DNA strands to clump together. So let's give that another little mix. So what's happening here is the washing up liquid is breaking down the cell membrane and the nuclear membrane to release the DNA into solution. Now, DNA is quite happy in water. It's dissolved in a watery solution. But if you put alcohol in there, it will precipitate out of solution. So we've got some very strong alcohol here. This is 63% rum. And a good thing you can do to help the DNA precipitate out of solution is to get it really, really cold. If you want a cheaper solution, you can use methylated spirits as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to dribble this alcohol down the side, and you just want to lay it just on the top there, like that, because you'll start to see that where the two layers meet, the DNA starts to precipitate out of solution, and you'll see this kind of, it's almost like cotton wool or clouds where these two layers meet. And that is the DNA starting to precipitate out of solution. Let's have a look at this here. So here, actually you can see quite nicely there. So here, where the two layers meet, you can see what looks like cotton wool or sort of fluffy little clouds, just where these two layers meet, like that. And that's the DNA. So there you go. There's a nice little experiment that you could do at home so you can see your own DNA.